Your name is literally written in the books of abundance right now. Not metaphorically, not someday. Right now, in this very moment, the divine realm has recorded your breakthrough in permanent ink. Angels are standing in circles around financial doors that have your name on them, and they're about to push those doors wide open. In the next 30 minutes, you're going to discover why the universe has been preparing something massive for you. And more importantly, you'll understand the exact spiritual positioning that activates this blessing from the invisible realm into your physical reality. If you've ever felt like money was meant for everyone else but you, get ready to have that belief completely dismantled by what you're about to hear. Before we go any deeper, I want you to do something powerful right now. In the comments section below, type the words, "I receive," with your whole heart. Not as a casual gesture, but as an act of spiritual commitment. When you declare those words publicly, you're creating an energetic anchor that connects you to everything we're about to discuss. The angels have already heard it, and now the universe is making note of your readiness to accept what belongs to you. So take just 5 seconds and leave that comment now. Go ahead, I'll wait. Welcome to Angel Message Tarot Channel. If this is your first time here, I'm so grateful you've landed on this exact video at this exact moment. This is no accident. The algorithm didn't randomly show you this. Your spirit guides and the angels orchestrated this meeting because you're ready for what comes next. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you never miss a divine message that's specifically meant for you. We post life-changing spiritual guidance multiple times every week, and you deserve to receive every single one of these messages. Now, let me speak directly to your heart for a moment. You're watching this because somewhere deep in your soul, you know there's more. You sense that abundance is your birthright, not a luxury reserved for others. That feeling you have isn't wishful thinking or fantasy. That's your spirit recognizing truth. That's the part of you that remembers who you really are. A child of the universe, inheriting wealth that flows as naturally as oxygen flows through air. The voice inside you that says, "I deserve better," isn't arrogance. It's clarity. Think about how we've been taught to think about money. We've been conditioned to believe that wealth comes from struggle, that if you're not suffering for it, you don't deserve it, that only certain types of people get to experience financial freedom. But what if everything you've been told is exactly backwards? What if the struggle itself is what keeps you separated from the abundance that's already earmarked for you? The Bible tells us in Proverbs 18:12, "Before a downfall the heart is haughty, but humility comes before honor." Notice it doesn't say humility comes before struggle. It says humility comes before honor. Honor, success, blessing. The spiritual foundation for receiving is humility, not punishment. When you stop resisting abundance through shame or unworthiness, when you humbly accept that you are deserving, that's when the gates open. Your name is on a huge money because the universe doesn't make mistakes. It doesn't accidentally assign blessings to the wrong people. When we look at the book of life, your name appears in the ledger of prosperity, not because you earned it through perfection, not because you cleared every obstacle, but because the divine loves you completely and unconditionally. The Creator doesn't judge who deserves abundance based on your past mistakes or current circumstances. That's a human construct. Heaven operates on an entirely different frequency. In Matthew 6:33, Jesus taught us, "But seek first His kingdom and His righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well." That verse isn't about money specifically. It's about priority. It's about alignment. When you align yourself with the values of the kingdom, generosity, faith, trust, and love, the practical stuff like financial provision flows automatically as a byproduct. It's not that you're earning it, you're aligning yourself to receive it. Many of you have been praying for breakthrough, but you've been praying from a place of lack. You've been approaching heaven with your hands out, asking, begging, hoping that maybe this time God will hear you. But listen to what the angels want you to understand. You don't need to convince God to give you what already belongs to you. That's like having a bank account with millions in it, showing up at the teller window every day saying, "Please, please, can I have just a little bit?" The money is already yours. The breakthrough is already decreed. Your only job is to stop blocking it with doubt and fear. In Isaiah 43:19, the prophet tells us, "See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland." That new thing isn't coming in the future. It's already springing up right now. The question isn't whether God is providing. The question is, can you perceive it? Can you recognize it? Are you spiritually positioned to receive it? The angels have been trying to get your attention about this for months, maybe even years. They've been placing thoughts in your mind. They've been arranging coincidences. They've been creating opportunities that seem like luck, but are actually divine orchestration. Every time you've had a sudden thought about pursuing something new, every time a door opened that you didn't expect, every time someone called you with an unexpected offer, that was the angels working behind the scenes, putting your name in places of influence and opportunity. But here's what blocks so many people. They don't recognize the provision when it arrives because they're expecting it to look a certain way. You're expecting a check in the mail, you get an unexpected opportunity instead. You dismiss it. You're expecting a miracle. You get a small idea that could lead to something big.
You ignore it because it doesn't feel significant enough. Deuteronomy 28:1-2 tells us, "If you fully obey the Lord your God and carefully follow all his commands I give you today,
the Lord your God will set you high above all the nations on earth. All these blessings will come on you and accompany you if you obey the Lord your God." Look at the language here. It says the blessings will accompany you. They're coming to you. They're literally following you around like they have your scent. The only condition is obedience to God's commands. But what are God's commands? Love, faith, generosity, kindness. These aren't complex requirements. These are the natural overflow of a heart aligned with heaven. I need you to understand something fundamental right now. Your financial struggle is not happening because you're not good enough, not smart enough, or not deserving enough. Your financial struggle is happening because there's a misalignment between what you believe and what's actually true. You believe you're limited. The universe knows you're limitless. You believe money is hard to get. The universe knows money flows to those aligned with receiving it. You believe you're outside of prosperity. The universe has already written your name on a massive financial blessing. That gap between what you believe and what's true, that's the problem. And here's the beautiful part. You can close that gap starting right now. Your circumstances right now are not your final destination. They're not even close. Proverbs 23:7 says, "As a man thinks in his heart, so is he." Your entire life is constructed by your thoughts. The way you think about money creates your financial reality. If you think like a poor person, you'll have poor person patterns. But if you start thinking like someone who is abundantly blessed, someone whose name is on divine provision, someone who receives easily and gratefully, then your patterns shift. Your decisions shift. Your opportunities shift. Everything changes because you've changed the lens through which you see the world. The angels want you to know that there are specific frequencies you need to activate right now. First, there's the frequency of worthiness. Many of you are spiritually blocked because somewhere in your past, maybe from your parents, maybe from failed attempts, maybe from trauma, you picked up the belief that you don't deserve good things, that you're somehow fundamentally broken or insufficient. The angels are coming to you with a message that shatters that lie completely. You are worthy, not because of what you do, not because of what you have, but because you exist, because you were created in the image of the divine. Your worthiness is not contingent. It's intrinsic. In Jeremiah 29:11, God declares, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope." The plans are already made. The intention is already good. The future is already written with provision in mind. Second, there's the frequency of receiving. Many of you are givers. You were taught that it's more blessed to give than to receive. And you've interpreted that to mean you should give all the time and never receive. But that's a misunderstanding of spiritual law. A river has to receive water from the source and then flow it forward. If a river only flowed and never received, it would dry up. You can't give from an empty well. Your prosperity isn't selfish. Your abundance isn't taking from others. Your blessing actually enables you to bless more people. When you receive generously, you can give generously. When you're abundant, you lift others up with you. The frequency of receiving is essential, and the angels are asking you to activate it now. Third, there's the frequency of gratitude. This is the key that turns the lock. Luke 17:15-16 tells the story of the 10 lepers who were healed, and it says, "One of them, when he saw he was healed, came back, praising God in a loud voice. He threw himself at Jesus' feet and thanked him." Only one leper had the spiritual awareness to be grateful. Only one! And you know what happens when you're grateful? You become a magnet for more blessings. Gratitude is the spiritual gesture that tells the universe, yes, I see what you've given me. I honor it. I recognize it. I'm ready for more. When you practice gratitude, you're not just being polite. You're opening a door for new provision to flow in. Right now, I want you to feel something shift in your body. Feel the truth of what I'm saying. Your name is on a huge money. The angels have seen it. They've documented it. They're executing the plan even as you listen to these words. There are doors opening for you that you haven't even discovered yet. There are people thinking about you right now who could present you with opportunities. There are ideas forming in your mind that could become income streams. There are connections waiting to be made that could change your financial trajectory completely. All of this is real. All of it is active. All of it has your name on it. But here's what the angels want you to do with this information. Don't just listen and feel good for a moment and then go back to your old patterns. Actively implement these frequencies. Write down 3 things you're grateful for every single day and mean it. Each one you write is a spiritual receipt, confirming that you're ready for the next blessing. When opportunities come, even small ones, say yes to them. When thoughts about new income ideas pop into your head, write them down and explore them. When people reach out to you with potential connections, respond warmly and openly. You're not just receiving a message right now, you're receiving an activation. This video is energetically encoded with the permission you need to stop blocking your own abundance. The Bible says in Proverbs 10:22, "The blessing of the Lord brings wealth, and He adds no sorrow to it." No sorrow, no struggle, no shame, pure blessing. That's available to you. That's the frequency you're stepping into. That's the reality that's becoming your reality as you align your beliefs with truth. I need you to like this video right now, not later, now. The like button is more than feedback. It's your energetic agreement with this message. It's you saying, yes, I receive this. Yes, I claim this. Yes, my name is on this huge money. When you like this video, you're participating in the manifestation of your own breakthrough. The angels also want you to comment something before you go. Write in the comments, blessed and ready. That phrase is a declaration. It's a public statement of your new frequency. The universe hears it. The angels document it. Your guides celebrate it. And most importantly, your own subconscious mind receives the message that you are ready to step into your provision. Make sure you're subscribed to Angel Message Tarot Channel, because what we do here is different. We're not just giving you information. We're transmitting spiritual frequencies that activate divine connection. Every video is channeled specifically to help you align with the abundance, love, protection, and guidance that's already yours. The notifications are crucial. Turn them on so that the moment we post, you receive the signal. These messages aren't random. They're timed for when you need them most. To everyone who loves what we're doing and feels the genuine spiritual value of this work, we humbly ask for your support. You can hit the Super Thanks button below to give a token of appreciation, or you can donate directly to help us continue creating these life-changing messages. Every dollar supports us in bringing more divine guidance to people like you who are ready to receive it. Your support is a form of abundance flowing forward, and it creates a circuit of blessing in your own life as you give. Here's what I want you to remember when you close this video. Your name is permanently written on a huge money. Not maybe, not possibly, actually written. The angels have seen it. The universe has confirmed it. The only question left is whether you're going to align yourself to receive it. Stop blocking it with doubt. Stop protecting yourself with negativity. Stop waiting for permission that you already have. Your breakthrough is already in motion. Your provision is already authorized. Your abundance is already yours. The only thing left is for you to perceive it, receive it, and activate it through your alignment. Go forward today, knowing that the invisible realm is working on your behalf. Angels are moving. Providence is flowing. Your name is being called in every room where your opportunity lives. Open your eyes. Open your heart. Open your hands. Your huge money is already on its way to you. The moment you finish watching this video, something shifts. Some door begins to open. Some person thinks of you. Some idea arrives. Some opportunity presents itself. Don't miss it. Be alert. Be ready. Be the person who recognizes their blessing when it arrives. Before you go, share this video with your family and friends. Let them know that their names are on huge money too. Spread this frequency. Pass along this message. The more people who step into their own abundance consciousness, the more the collective rises in prosperity and blessing. This isn't just about you. This is about the wave of abundance that's sweeping through everything right now, and you're part of that wave. Come back for more messages like this. We're posting new divine guidance regularly, and each one is customized to help you move deeper into alignment with your highest blessing. Subscribe. Turn on notifications. Be part of our community of believers who are stepping into their divine provision with confidence and joy. I'm so grateful you spent this time with us. You're on your way. Your angels are with you. Your provision is assured. Your name is written on it all. Walk forward in that truth. Blessings and abundance to you. Now I want to dive deeper into something that the angels have been emphasizing, something that's critical for you to understand if you want to truly activate this blessing that has your name written all over it. Many people receive messages like this and they feel the energy shift. They feel the hope rise up in their chest. And then within hours or days, the old programming kicks back in. The doubt returns. The fear resurfaces. The familiar voice of limitation whispers, "This is too good to be true. This isn't really for you." And just like that, the window closes. The angels want you to understand that there's a specific reason this happens. And it's not because the message wasn't real. It's because you haven't fully integrated the spiritual truth into your being yet. Think about your life like a spiritual house. Every belief you hold is a brick in that house. Every thought you think reinforces the structure. If your house is built on the foundation of limitation, scarcity, and unworthiness, then even when abundance tries to enter, it can't stay. It's like trying to pour water into a cup that's upside down. The water doesn't actually go in because the container isn't positioned to receive it. Your job right now is to rebuild your internal house. You need to replace those bricks of limitation with bricks of truth. You need to restructure your foundation from scarcity to sufficiency. This isn't a one-time event. This is an active, ongoing practice that rewires your entire consciousness. In Philippians 4:8, Paul gives us the blueprint for this reconstruction. Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. This isn't a random suggestion. This is a command about where to direct your mental energy. Your thoughts are the architects of your reality. When you think noble thoughts, your brain begins to rewire itself toward nobility. When you think about abundance, your mind begins scanning for opportunities that support that abundance. When you deliberately choose to focus on what's true about your provision rather than what's false about your limitation, you're literally reconstructing the neural pathways that govern your decisions and your life outcomes. The angels want to talk specifically about the role of fear in blocking your financial breakthrough. Fear is the primary lock on the door of abundance. Fear says, "What if I fail?" Fear says, "What if I'm not capable?" Fear says, "What if I get this money and then lose it?" Fear asks 1,000 what-if questions, and each one is another padlock on the door. But here's what the angels want you to understand about fear. It's not real. It's not a prediction of the future. It's a phantom. It's a memory of a past hurt that your mind is projecting onto a future that hasn't happened yet. Fear is the opposite of faith, and they cannot occupy the same space simultaneously. In 2 Timothy 1:7, Paul writes, "For the Spirit God gave us does not make us timid, but gives us power, love, and a sound mind." The power of the divine doesn't produce fear. Fear is never the voice of God. When you feel fear about your financial situation, when you feel terror about stepping into opportunity, when you feel anxiety about receiving your blessing, that's not coming from your higher self. That's coming from your programming, your conditioning, your past experiences. And here's the beautiful part. You can change it. You can interrupt that pattern. You can choose a different voice to listen to. The angels are showing me that many of you have been taught that it's spiritual to be poor, that wealth is somehow less noble than poverty, that if you're too successful, you might become arrogant or selfish or separated from God. This is one of the most destructive lies that's ever been implanted in human consciousness. Look at the Bible. Abraham was wealthy. Isaac was wealthy. Jacob was wealthy. David was wealthy. Solomon was so wealthy that his riches were legendary. Job had immense prosperity. Jesus didn't tell people that having money was the problem. He told the rich young ruler that holding on to money with a clenched fist was the problem. He said, "No one can serve two masters. Either you will hate the one and love the other, or you will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and money." Notice what he's saying. You can't serve money. You can't make money your God, but you can absolutely have money while serving God. In fact, when you're properly aligned spiritually, money becomes a tool for blessing others, for building your vision, for supporting your family, for making your contribution to the world. Your relationship with money is actually your relationship with God reflected outward. If you believe God is stingy, you'll be stingy with yourself and others. If you believe God is abundant and generous, you'll embody that same abundance and generosity. The angels want you to upgrade your image of God as it relates to provision. God is not a cosmic miser counting every penny and deciding whether you're worthy of sustenance. God is the creator of infinite abundance. The God of the Bible speaks creation into existence. He multiplies loaves and fishes. He turns water to wine. He provides manna from heaven. He is the source of infinite provision, and you are His child. Your name is quite literally written in His book of abundance because abundance is His nature. What many people don't realize is that the universe has specific laws, spiritual laws that govern how provision flows. These aren't laws that God created for some people and denied for others. These are laws that apply universally, like gravity applies universally. The law of attraction says that like attracts like, that what you focus on expands, that your dominant thoughts and feelings magnetize matching circumstances. The law of reciprocity says that what you give out comes back to you. The law of alignment says that when your internal state matches your desired external state, the universe rearranges itself to make that happen. These aren't New Age concepts. These are principles embedded throughout Scripture. Proverbs 27:12 says, "The prudent see danger and take refuge, but the simple keep going and pay the penalty." This is the law of consciousness. When you're aware, when you're awake to possibility, when you're alert to opportunity, you move with wisdom. When you're asleep, when you're numb, when you're numbed by fear or depression or resignation, you miss the very provisions that are heading toward you. I want you to understand something profound about timing. Right now is not coincidental. You're watching this video at this specific moment because the universe is initiating your breakthrough. The angels have orchestrated this encounter because you're ready. The reason you're ready is because something has shifted inside you. Maybe you've been suffering long enough that you're finally willing to believe something different. Maybe you've seen someone else break through, and now you know it's possible. Maybe you've simply reached a point of desperation where you're willing to try anything, including faith. Whatever it is, that shift means you're prepared to receive. The angels don't operate on your schedule. They operate on divine timing, which is always perfect. When the student is ready, the teacher appears. When you're ready to receive, the provision appears. You're ready now. But readiness isn't just mental assent. It's not just nodding your head and saying, "Yeah, I believe that." Readiness is embodied. It's behavioral. It's the willingness to take action aligned with your new belief system. This is where so many people get stuck. They hear an inspiring message. They feel the energy shift. They believe it for a moment. But then nothing changes in their actual life because they're not taking different actions. They're not applying for the opportunity. They're not reaching out to the connection. They're not saying yes to the chance. They're not starting the business. They're not asking for the raise. They're sitting in their belief but not walking in their behavior. In James 2:26, the Bible tells us, "As the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without deeds is dead." Faith is not passive. Faith is active. When you have true faith that your name is on a huge money, you're not just sitting around hoping it arrives. You're moving toward it. You're preparing for it. You're positioning yourself to receive it. You're doing the things that someone who's expecting a breakthrough would do. You're upgrading your skills. You're expanding your network. You're opening yourself to new possibilities. You're speaking as though it's already happening. You're thinking as though it's already done. You're acting as though it's already yours. The angels want me to address something specific for many of you who are in transition right now. Some of you have just lost a job or are about to. Some of you are in a relationship that's ending. Some of you are facing a situation that feels like an ending. The angels want you to know that endings are actually portals. An ending is not a death. It's a transformation. It's the closing of one chapter so that a bigger, better chapter can begin. The Bible says in Ecclesiastes 3:11, "He has made everything beautiful in its time. He has also set eternity in the human heart. Yet no one can fathom what God has done from beginning to end." That ending you're facing right now is beautiful in its time because it's part of the design. It's part of the divine orchestration that's leading you to your breakthrough. The universe doesn't destroy what's working. It closes what's limiting so it can open what's expansive. Many of you are in the wilderness right now. You're between one place and another. You're in the unknown, and the unknown is terrifying because you can't see the outcome. You can't plan for it. You can't control it. But the wilderness is also where miracles happen. It's where faith is refined. It's where you're stripped of all the false securities you've been clinging to so that you can learn to trust completely in provision itself. In Isaiah 43:19-20, the prophet tells us, "See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. The wild animals honor me, the jackals and the owls, because I provide water in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland, to give drink to my people, my chosen." Notice the language. I am doing a new thing. Not I will do. I am doing it now. Now it springs up. The newness is not future. It's present. It's active. It's happening right now, even in your wilderness, even in your unknown, even in your uncertainty. The question is, can you perceive it? Are you looking for it? Are you open to recognizing it in forms you might not expect? Let me speak directly to the practical mechanics of how this works. Your name is on a huge money because the universe operates on energy and vibration. Everything is frequency. Your thoughts are frequency. Your emotions are frequency. Your beliefs are frequency. Money is frequency. And frequencies that match attract each other like magnets. When you're vibrating at the frequency of abundance, abundance finds you. When you're vibrating at the frequency of poverty, poverty finds you. When you're vibrating at the frequency of opportunity, opportunity finds you. When you're vibrating at the frequency of worthiness, worthy blessings find you. The reason so many people stay stuck in scarcity isn't because they're not talented enough or smart enough or hardworking enough. It's because they're vibrating at a frequency that doesn't match abundance. They're asking for money while feeling poor. They're asking for opportunities while feeling incapable. They're asking for blessing while feeling unworthy. That's a contradiction, and the universe can't fulfill a contradiction. It's like asking for heat while generating cold. The two cancel each other out. Your job is to get your frequency aligned. How do you do that? You start by becoming aware of how you talk to yourself about money. Listen to your internal dialogue. What do you say when you think about finances? Do you say, "I'm so broke," or "money flows to me easily"? Do you say, "I'll never get ahead," or "I'm building my prosperity"? Do you say, "Rich people are lucky"? "I'm not," or "I'm attracting wealth into my life"? Every single statement you make is a frequency broadcast. Every thought is a vibration being sent out into the universe, and the universe is listening. It's responding. It's bringing back what you're broadcasting. In Proverbs 15:23 it says, "A person finds joy in giving an apt reply, and how good is a timely word." But before that, we see in Proverbs 15:4, "The tongue that brings healing is a tree of life, but a deceitful tongue crushes the spirit." Your words are literally creating your reality. Your words are healing or crushing your own spirit. You're either speaking yourself into abundance or speaking yourself into lack. There's no neutral. Every word is either building your house of prosperity or tearing it down. I want to ask you something right now, and I want you to answer it honestly. If someone asked you to describe your financial future, what would you say? Would you describe it with hope or resignation? With expectation or doubt? With excitement or fear? The way you describe your future is a prediction of your actual future because your description reveals your belief, and your belief creates your reality. If you're describing a future of more struggle, more hardship, more barely getting by, you're not making a prediction. You're making a decree. You're casting a spell. You're speaking your reality into existence. But what if, starting right now, you changed your description? What if you began describing a future of financial expansion, growing opportunities, increasing income, and expanding blessing, not as wishful thinking, not as fantasy, but as the actual truth that's already written in the spiritual realms, just waiting for you to perceive it and align with it? That change in description is the change that shifts everything. The angels want you to do something very specific. In the next 24 hours, I want you to write a declaration about your financial future. Not a to-do list, not a budget, a declaration. Write something like, "I am abundantly blessed. Money flows to me easily and naturally. I attract opportunities that increase my income. My name is written on provision. I am financially free. Abundance is my inheritance. Prosperity surrounds me. Write these declarations and read them aloud. Speak them. Hear your own voice confirming these truths. When you do this, you're reprogramming your frequency. You're updating your internal broadcast.
You're aligning yourself with the truth. This is why your name is on a huge money.
It's not because you're better than anyone else. It's not because you deserve it more. It's because you're finally, in this moment, becoming willing to receive it. You're becoming willing to believe it. You're becoming willing to align with it. And when alignment happens, provision flows. The invisible becomes visible. The promised becomes present. Your breakthrough arrives. In Romans 12:2, Paul writes, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, His good, pleasing, and perfect will." The world's pattern is scarcity thinking. The world says, there's not enough. You have to fight for yours. You have to take from others to have enough yourself. But God's pattern is abundance. God's will is your prosperity. And that transformation happens through renewing your mind, through changing your thoughts, through upgrading your beliefs. This is your moment. This is your time. Your name is on a huge money, and it's time to claim it, receive it, and step into it fully. The angels are with you. The universe is supporting you. Divine provision is flowing toward you right now. All you have to do is get out of your own way, align your frequency, and receive what's already yours. Thank you so much for spending this time with the angels and with me. If this message resonated with your spirit, please hit that like button. Share this video with someone you love who needs to hear that their name is on a huge money too. Subscribe to Angel Message Tarot channel so you don't miss any of the divine guidance coming your way. Turn on those notifications. And in the comments, I want you to declare one more time, "My blessing is manifesting now." Speak it, claim it, own it. If you've been blessed by our work and you want to support the mission of spreading these divine messages, please consider hitting the Super Thanks button or making a donation. Your generosity creates a circuit of abundance in your own life as it supports us in reaching more people with these life-changing messages. May your provision flow abundantly. May your opportunities multiply. May your name be written in every door of blessing. May you prosper in every area of your life. The angels say, "Welcome to your huge money. Your time is now."